Peace and love, Ebony Q here, and I am making a video to discuss a few acupressure points that we as women can use to help balance out our hormones. If you are a woman who is experiencing painful periods, heavy periods, dark blood, lots of cramping, and lots of PMS symptoms, these acupressure points can help if you incorporate them into your daily activities and also during that time of the month. Acupressure is a traditional Chinese medicine that is based off of the meridians, the energy points within the body. So throughout the body, we have these energy highways and that connect throughout the body to each organ, and they send energy and they send blood to the different organs. And if these organs become stagnant due to stagnant energy and stagnant emotions, we start to experience lots of issues with those organs, which then affect our overall health. So what I will be showing you today are 3 acupressure points that help to balance out the energy, balance out the hormones by reducing your stress levels, reducing your feelings of anxiety and overwhelming feelings. So if you can incorporate these into your daily activities, maybe first thing in the rising or midday, or maybe right before bed, these points can help you to balance out your hormones, which then can give you healthier, happier menstrual cycles. So let's begin with the first point. The first point helps if you feel lots of overwhelm, anxiety, having headaches or stress. You can use this acupressure point, and what you'll do is just take a nice deep breath in and exhale. What we'll do is we'll touch the tip of the ears with the middle fingers, and we'll slowly just make our way to the top of our head, allowing the tips of the fingers to touch. And that is where we'll find our first acupressure point. So it's like right there in the center at the top of the head. And we won't give a lot of pressure to it. We'll just kind of feel around and find which spot is most tender. And then once we find that tender spot, we'll just put a little bit of pressure, just press onto that spot. Just feeling the energy. And just imagining the stress melting away, leaving our head through our fingers and out of the top of the head, just relieving, releasing the stress, relieving, releasing the overwhelm, or maybe even the heaviness, the heavy feeling you feel within your head. And so you can hold on to this point for about 3 to 5 minutes while taking some nice deep breaths, and it can help to calm you down. Next point is near the heart area. So it helps to open up the heart if you are feeling angry, frustrated, or experiencing any type of uncomfortable emotions, any of those fiery emotions. You can incorporate this acupressure point. So we're just going to find the bottom of our sternum and just take that middle finger or 2 fingers, and you'll just slowly start to kind of make your way up to the middle of your chest where the nipples meet, right there. And we'll just press. And then of course, like I said, you just kind of want to feel around for the tender spot, the most tender spot. And then once you find that spot, you just hold. You don't want to press too hard. Just kind of want to tune into that subtle energy. And you take a few nice deep breaths. And then you'll hold here for about 3 or 5 minutes. So next, we're going to move on to our last and final point. So now we're going to move on to our last and final point. So we're going to find those 2 prominent tendons in our wrists You'll feel those two prominent tendons. And it doesn't matter which side, left or right. You can actually just kind of feel around to see which side is most tender. All right, so for me, it's my right side. So I'm going to apply this acupressure onto my right side. So you're going to take your 3 fingers and you're going to place them in the inside of your wrist. So where the pointer finger meets is usually where you'll find that last acupressure point. So right in between those 2 prominent tendons, 3 fingers up, you'll find that last acupressure point. And we'll just kind of feel around to see where is it most tender. You can kind of add a little pressure to kind of figure that out. Okay, so mine is right there. And I'm just gonna hold my thumb there in that spot and tune into the energy. I'm taking some nice deep breaths in. And so this one can help with any type of breathing difficulties, anxiety that you may be experiencing. It also helps with nausea. So if you're experiencing any type of like nausea during your menstrual cycle or just any other time, you can always just come back to this point while taking some nice deep breaths in, and you'll hold this point for 3 to 5 minutes. Yeah, and so that is all. You can do these points individually, or you can make this a 9 to 15 minute meditation by just starting at the top of the head, coming down to the heart, and then finishing up with the wrist. And just incorporate this into your daily practice in order to help to alleviate some of that stress and anxiety that you may experience, to have better sleep so that you can decrease your estrogen levels so that you can have more peaceful and happy menstrual cycles. So I hope this video was helpful to you today. And if it was, please, please, please share it with a friend, like this video, comment, let me know, did it work for you? How do you feel after incorporating this? And just subscribe to my channel because there's more to come. Peace and love.